Hey guys, Alan here, and welcome back to the Gibson Garage YouTube channel. You have the worst timing, dog. I can't understand. So like you saw in the last video, today we're going to be replacing the cylinder head on my 06 Dodge Magnum. It decided to drop a valve seat while I was just erasing some trouble codes. I mean, terrible coincidence. It's crazy. But I mean, the conditions are right. It had only been running for a few minutes, and if that valve was hanging open, the seat was allowed to cool down while the cylinder head itself was still heat soaking and actually warming up. Boom, you go start it up, valve seat fell right out of place. Something like that, probably, you know. I think that's how it happens. So let's get right into it, guys. Oh, I can't forget though, I gotta say it every once in a while. If you do like to see this kind of stuff, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to see more, then hit the subscribe button. Because I noticed most of my viewers, like 99% of my viewers, aren't even subscribed. Do me a favor, guys. Just subscribe. I only put out like one video a week at most. So, you know, I'm not going to clog up your inbox. Help me out a little. And, you know, leave some comments below if you want to do that. Okay, so I got everything cleaned up last night. It's a new morning. You hear birds chirping. I can't do much at a time. So yesterday I really just got everything cleaned up. And then that's the head gasket there, the Cometic head gasket. Top, left. So we're doing good. Let's get the head.
Oh, this is so soft. It's like my pillow that I have. Unlike that one's crusty.
Well, it's pretty much as I dare to tap them. They're free enough to make some clicking sounds, so we'll go from there. Okay. Put it on with the... Oh, yeah. Watch out, buddy. Gonna try to put it on.
Is that an engine?
With the exhaust manifold on it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh, I think I found one. Oh, I found the other. Okay. There you go. Mexico. There's a torque sequence. Pretty simple. You do these small 10 mil bolt heads last. And then we go a few more pages to the end. V8 engines, okay. Cylinder heads, starting here. Pause it now. Here's the first half. And if you got the bigger engines, here's step 4. So, like it says, we're going to start with 25. 1, 2. Alright, heads torqued on. Looking pretty good. And the exhaust manifold is slid into place down at the bottom. I torqued it to the head already before I slid it on. You guys saw that. Just kind of made it easier than you know, try and struggle getting around the motor mount. And then I'm just waiting for intake manifold gaskets. Now, I was gonna put on a new intake manifold gasket. Well, if it looked right. And it turned out it didn't look right. You know, it wasn't an option that I wanted to go with. I was just curious what they had to offer as far as a factory replacement. And it turns out Dorman is the only one I can find. You got the original there, the Dorman on the right. Now this is, my best guess, is supposed to fit like every vehicle from, or every HEMI from like 05 to 2018. At least, you know what I mean? Probably somewhere around there. The only problem is, you know, it looked good. It looked like a great idea. I was like, yeah, okay. You know, more air holes in between here. It could stay cooler. But even though this is the same inner diameter on both, this gets severely choked down when you come in here. Like you run directly into a wall that they put here for this heater tube. So it goes right into that, and then you're supposed to go down. Let me see if I can get a light on it. And while I thought it was a cool idea at first to, you know, have that whole open belly with that shark fin dividing it, I realized, you know, it's got to get choked through this opening first that this flashlight doesn't even fit in. So think about it, you're going from something this size, right, down to something this flashlight doesn't even fit in. I mean, that's terrible. And this one, you've got wide open all the way to the center and then curves down. So it actually lengthens your intake tube, making your air straighter. And then it dumps it in the center of the manifold, so the air would get dispersed evenly between the 8 cylinders, and not like this where the first 2 cylinders would get the best, coldest air, and those might suffer in the back. So I'm keeping this intake. I'm gonna clean it up, but I need some new gaskets for it. So yeah, I got these E3 plugs. Money's funny. It's pretty bad, he said. Pretty bad when they gotta hand you your plugs in a big ass bag. But we're gonna give these a shot and see if they work. Obviously you can't adjust the gap, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is where it gets a little sketchy, guys. And you got one of these are loaded already, right? So, but I'm still not seated on the head, so we're gonna have to go like super slow and evenly, and try not to break a rocker arm shaft today. Oh, now get the other one on, torque them. All right, we got the old one chipped out. We had to chisel it out. It was pretty crispy in the center pieces. Part number for the new one. Let's get that thrown in. That's better. All right. Okay. So these are designed, or this is designed to go on one way. So if these 2 outer ones don't line up, flip it over. And then don't forget to put those in. And they've got this wedge shape. So put the wedge inward. And then you can almost feel a little click. There's that lip seats. Oh. What's up, guys? So I'm gonna take this opportunity to plug in Super Clean here. They sent me a little care package. Some floor absorbent's nice because I actually need some right now. I got a little mess right here. I didn't know they had floor absorbent. Oh look, it's like hamster stuff. That is not, that's the first time I opened it. I did not think that's what it was. But this, I didn't know they made this. So I'm excited to use that. Foaming stuff is nice, so you don't want to sit there and just drench it with the liquid stuff. You can use the foaming stuff and let it, you know, chill for a minute before you rinse it off. But this stuff is no joke. This is way better, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but it's way better than Purple Power. Because I used to scrub the floors at AutoZone with Purple Power, and then one day we ran out, right? So I had to use Super Clean. And I could no longer hover above the area I was cleaning. It was choking me out. And it was cleaning the floor way better too, as well. So I've been a fan of Super Clean ever since then. But yeah, I want to say thank you to the guys at Super Clean for the stuff here. It's going to be really useful. I've already used a little bit to clean out the engine bay in the Magnum. And I gave the hat, they sent me a hat and a t-shirt. I gave that to my son. So thanks again, guys. That was really awesome of you. So yeah, I'm gonna finish just kind of cleaning this up. And then it looks like that when I ordered these Cometic gaskets, where'd they go? I ordered these Cometic gaskets, but they did not come with the gaskets necessary for the PCV ports, you know, or you know, the fill and the PCV on that side. So I get these Cometic gaskets in. In the meantime, I ordered the PCV seals for both sides from Mopar Parts Incorporated. It's a website, factory OEM stuff. I hope. So when those get in, we'll put the intake manifold together and go from there. All right, guys, got the seals. Mopar genuine parts. Pretty cool. It's all in German. Interesting. We're gonna get those popped in, and then we will get the valve cover, or get that intake manifold put on. It's dusty in here. You know what we need to do first? Let's get that sensor in while it's easy to get to. Right here. New map sensor. Here's the part number. Well, that was terrible. I accidentally broke off the tab and I had to change the O-ring out for a larger one because it just was like a flopping around in there. So that's sucks. But we gotta move on. Well, it's as simple as tightening them down and hooking up all these injectors, hoping that none of them leak. Yeah, give me a second here to finish that up. Hey guys, welcome back. It's another morning and we're almost ready to fire this thing up. We just got to get the belt on. So I've got AJ pulling the air intake hose or tube back off because I forgot to put the belt on. But then the daunting part of turning the key and seeing if, you know, I damaged more than just the cylinder head.
Dun dun dun.
Not likely. Ooh.
Oh
Yeah, there was some antifreeze in that. Good thing I emptied it.
no! Yeah. That was like water.
Yeah, well, it was antifreeze, but yeah. But yeah, watery. Good thing we emptied it. No, I'm too manly for funnels. I don't have one anyway.
You don't have a funnel?
It disappeared. Shit, and I do need one too, because
There's no good angle you can get on it.
oh,
Dang it.
here, get it again. Get back there, it's falling in the hole.
Oh, oops.
Okay, guess I'm done with that. Well, thanks Super Clean for cleaning my intake so I can spill oil all over it. I need you to do the honors. So actually the fuse for the fuel pump is not in. So right now we're just gonna crank and see if it still sounds like we have a dead hole. So just crank until I give you the cut. Okay, that was scary. Whew. Doesn't really sound like it's missing completely. They don't all sound super healthy. You got the key off? Okay. Fuse is in. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Oh my gosh. Okay. I forgot to tighten the flange bolts on the exhaust.
So is that what that was the exhaust making all that noise?
Yeah, that was exhaust. Hopefully. But yeah, let me get those exhaust bolts tightened. Jesus. It's noisy out there today. They've been working construction, seems like months now. It's getting really old. Let's try this again for the third time, this outro. I've tried to film this already twice. The SD card keeps getting corrupted, so I had to format it. Luckily I didn't lose any of a whole lot of footage. Obviously up to what you just saw, the first start and the exhaust leak, and then we hooked it up, started it again, but it didn't sound any better, unfortunately. Let me turn down this. I would start it up, right, to show you guys, but I don't want to continue to cause damage. I don't know what the problem is at this point, so I think I need to just start by checking compression again on all 8 this time, not just the 4. Make sure that those 4 still have 150. Well, at least those 3 have 150, and then hopefully the cylinder number 1 has 150, and that bank that I replaced is good, hopefully. And then we'll check the other side, because I never checked the other side. Stupid. But that's gonna have to all wait for another video for now. I gotta get this one out for you guys today. Yeah, stay tuned for the fix on that, and we'll find out what happens next time. Also, stay tuned for, I've got a lot of stuff. I've got this thing coming together. I've got the heat shield, not a heat shield, but a cat security system to put on the Prius. I've got, if the Dodge ends up running, I've got a throttle body to put on, I've got headers to put on, I've got exhaust to put on for the Magnum. Whole new complete exhaust system for the Magnum. And then I've got the Chevy truck. I've got this whole pile of parts over here. AFR heads. I still have to take this block apart and send it off and get it bored out 30 over. But I've got everything I need for that build right there. And then a rotating assembly down here. So, subscribe guys. Please like. You'll be notified when for these next builds. So thanks for watching. See you later. Oh, and real quick, I gotta say thanks again to Super Clean, and always remember, it's not clean until it's super clean. You should be able to find most of these products, if not all of them, at your local AutoZone.